Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to another lecture. In today's class, we are going to clear a very common misconception about the Porter's value chain analysis. Very, similar sort of stages or activities which are procurement and the inbound logistics. And many of the students, they kind of mix up these two activities or these two stages, and they are not able to differentiate between them. So let me make it very easy for you all. Today I am going to draw a very thick line between these two stages, and that line, it is, I will explain. For example, assume that you are doing a business yourself. So if you are doing a business of manufacturing something, so you have to first locate the supplier. Then you will do the contract with the supplier, finalizing the terms, quality levels, refund policy, payment terms, prices, everything. Right? You would do the contract, and then after doing the contract, as per your need, you will place the order. All right. At the stage when you place the order, the procurement stage ends, because when you have done, you have placed the order. Now the inbound logistics starts, because now the process or the cycle of bringing the ordered material from the supplier's warehouse to your warehouse, and then handling it, storing it in a proper way so that you would be able to add the value. All right. So now the difference or the differentiating point is basically the point where you place the order. Once you have placed the order, the role of the procurement department or the procurement stage, it ends. All right. So these are the few points that the purchase cycle initiation, it is the part of procurement, the purchase cycle. When you raise the first you the department or the function which needs something, it raises the purchase request. Then the PO is raised, the quotation is being obtained, and then the order is placed. Right. So these all things, the purchase cycle, it is part of the procurement. The activities performed by the purchase department, whatever the activities we have been discussing, which are related to the procurement department, till the purchase is made, it is called, it is part of the procurement. Not confined to the purchase of material input for production. The procurement department or the procurement activities, it is not confined or specific to only purchasing the raw material or the inputs. Why I'm saying this? Because you purchase the software, you purchase the machinery, vehicle, technology, every kind of thing which you are purchasing, it comes under the procurement department. Right? But when I talk about the inbound logistics, it is only confined to the material inputs only, and it is confined with activities related to the receiving and storing and handling of the material input, right, from bringing them from the warehouse to the supplier to your warehouse. And it is related to the post purchase activities. So the procurement stage, it is pre-purchase, and also purchase is part of it, and then after purchase, it is the inbound logistics. Now, the second thing which we need to discuss in this lecture is basically the application of the Porter's value chain. Like, for example, which kind of question is going to be asked in the exam? What kind of scenarios could be made for the Porter's value chain? These are: analyze the current value chain and identify the activities that create the value. For example, you would be given a whole process of the company, and then you have to identify first that what are the stages and what are the values which are created in each of the stage. All right. So you have to identify that this is the thing which you are doing, and it is a good thing. It is creating the value. All right. And the other requirement could be suggest the improvement in the current value chain. So when you have identified that what are the existing activities or existing qualities into your uh, like process which are adding the values, you would also be able to identify the weaknesses or the shortcomings or the lacking into your process, right, through which you are losing the value. Or if you would improve those areas, you would be able to add uh, like greater amount of value. Then suggest the improvement in the downstream supply chain. So when I say downstream supply chain, this is the thing which many of the students doesn't know. It means that, see, we have operation, it's a value chain, right? So before operations, it is inbound logistics, right? So the inbound logistics and then the outbound. So the downstream supply chain is related to the inbound logistic activities and the student should know. And the upstream, it is related to the inbound logistics, right? So the outbound is downstream and the inbound is upstream, right? So this is how the question could be tested, right? So this was, part of the Porter's value chain analysis, which I thought that I should, teach you all and I should share it with you so that you do not have any kind of confusion with it and the concept remains crystal clear for you. So I hope I was able to explain it to you in a good way and see you all in the next lecture. Till then, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.